Most people don't actually have a money problem. What they have is a timing problem, and it's much harder to notice because nothing feels wrong in the beginning. You earn, you spend, and you try to save whatever is left at the end of the month. It feels responsible, it feels stable, and over time, it even starts to feel like you're doing things the right way. But money doesn't really grow based on how hard you work. It grows based on how early you start and how long you stay invested. That's the part most people underestimate. Because when you delay starting, even by a few years, the cost doesn't show up immediately. It builds quietly in the background. If you start early, even small amounts have time to compound. They build gradually, almost invisibly, without needing constant effort. But when you start late, you don't have that luxury anymore. You're forced to put in larger amounts, take on more risk, or extend your timeline just to reach the same place. And by then, life is very different. Expenses are higher. Responsibilities have increased. You value stability more than uncertainty. So even when you know you should start, it feels harder than it did before. And that's how the delay continues. 1 year turns into 3. 3 becomes 5. And without realizing it, you're no longer building wealth. You're trying to catch up. And catching up comes with pressure. It affects how you think about money, how you make decisions, and how you respond to risk. Every delay feels heavier, and every mistake feels more expensive. That's why this is not really about income or discipline. It's about time. Because the earlier you start, the more time works in your favor, and the less pressure you feel along the way. But the longer you wait, the more you're working against that time, and the harder everything becomes. So the real question isn't how much you should invest or where you should invest. It's why you haven't started yet. Because if you're still waiting, you're not buying time, you're giving it away. And that's the one thing you don't get back. If this made you think a little differently about where you stand right now, stay with the channel, because this is exactly what we try to unpack here, and honestly, without the noise.